If una see the three screenshots them I don't just send for una now, una go hear the Facebook account where he call himself say BIKO KAN. They talk am publicly hoha for the same Facebook account where he don't use them for 7 years for the do Ambazonia terrorism propaganda, the radicalized people they are picking them send for bush. He don't can conclude and make I read the post una. He say when them talk say last man standing. He said, when they go kidnap your papa, you go understand, say, now your papa be the last man standing. No, they didn't still talk about Antangaji boys, unknown gunmen, or any of those things. No, now the Amber terrorists themselves, that they can't confirm of una now saying that the Amber terrorists that they do the kidnapping on the ground. Yibi na ADF, and the biggest kidnapping gang for the Anglophone zone na ADF. Especially for the whole of Mezam, na ADF. Ayabacho and other gangs, they not did them for them, na ADF. Now they do all the kidnapping for them. So they don't kidnap, go around, so they can kidnap their own family members. Now why they wanna hear they talk? They need to talk so because they want for talk so, now because they not get choice. The other post we post it talks say, Ambazonian now are not in the power of strength. They have been largely defeated, leaving few pockets of kidnappers and armed robbers. Yes, educated people then. So you don't know how to spell robber. You don't know the difference between a robber as in robber plantation and robber as in an armed robber. Now totally two different words them spelled differently and they mean different things them. But now picking the way they no go school fine. So they don't know what to write, but you understand what we mean. It be clear. It talk say the Ambazonians them they be largely defeated. No now what I mean tell now. I don't tell una exactly this. It's say now the few pockets of kidnappers and armed robbers. Okay. The next one he talks about it. He say there is nothing again in Bamenda. It means for say there is nothing. It's a there is nothing again in Bamenda like Amber fighters. What you see now are armed robbers and kidnappers. Bamenda people will now wake up. So what did he talk? There is no Amber fighter, according to your own words. He be been an ATF surrogate, ATF activist. For 2024, they can't tell when I say ATF no exist. I don't tell when I say even the few ones when I see they carry guns now, they don't get no cause. They need to talk anything about Ambazonia, about for cause any political change for Cameroon. Every single one of their activities, every single one of their strategies, every single one of their actions, it be geared towards destroying the Anglophone community and benefiting them personally, financially. They refine their money, armed banditry, kidnapping for ransoms. They just need for find money in order for survive, for continue to feed their drug addiction. So even this thing about Ambazonia, na a motive, na the excuse where they need them for continue armed banditry. Capo Daniel and the rest, I could go on and on. Success Congo, Nambere them, and all the ones that they did for DDR centers them. Gabila for South Africa Day, and Nick Santos and so on. There plenty where they don't surrender, just like them. Capo Daniel, them Mark Barretta, Tapang, and the rest where they don't surrender. They don't surrender and leave this nonsense because they want to. When I understand that point, no, not because they want to, not because they don't get choice. They have been defeated. We don't defeat them. The appeasement people them. They will can't talk say now wait to make and they surrender now. They not get thing for talk, right? If the so-called Canada pre-talks will go on, or so-called Swiss cheese eating contest, therefore can they talk say these are the fruits of the dialogue. When the head of state in goodwill sincerely called the dialogue, like what we're seeing in Canada, that is what is causing the pacification of the boys on the ground. That is why the boys are freely surrendered. That's what they would have been saying, my country people them. But now when nothing really happened like Canada pre-talks, nothing really happened like Swiss cheese, not nonsense. Nothing really happened like appeasement. The appeasement people did try, but they fail because we the black legs and we the block them. They try. Nothing said they didn't try. They try. So we don't block them, and we show them with evidence the kumkumization, the displaying of the carcasses them in public, and all of those things them. Now ye don't cause. When themselves they confirm code. Who's how way there for them for go lie? Say no pity they are alive. For go lie. Say Oliver Lekiaka they are alive. For go lie. Say Efang they are alive. Who's how way they? The ones that would kill them, insobu them, cha them, and what you call that one again? You call it just a sargon. Would kill them to their body for public. So they don't feel lie about those ones them anymore. And because they don't feel lie about those ones them, and as with the kill them they go, themselves picking the way they be know them, they don't look them, they don't exist anymore. We show their body every day, show their body every day. Now why that way they confirm code, and then they become more and more desperate. They start to talk nonsense about changing the color of a taxi. You understand? So all of these people, them, the Capo Daniel, them, the Eric Tato, them, the ones where they don't surrender, they need to talk about Amber. The ones where they talk now about say they beg for one and individual Cameroon. This guy for Libya, the Chris Anu, where they beg, they beg, they write letter for send them for diplomatic missions for Yaoundé, send them directly to Cameroon government, cabinet ministers. I don't see the letters the way Chris Anu write and send them for them. Yes, they beg, looking for a direct communication. The other day, I listened to Dr. Simon Munzu talk. I go find time. I published that outing where we come out with Kum Leonard for my media prime. Dr. Simon Munzu articulate and say even the separatists, as he called them, because not diplomatic somebody, while we may have been a radical. You say even the separatists were known as amber terrorists, they are looking for a way out, which is the truth. They are desperately looking for a way out. We don't beat them so they don't even know what to do anymore. The first thing where we defeat them at, now say they don't get no ability for recruit, and then we kill them on a daily basis. What does that tell you? Even Caputa, they can't talk and ho-ha, and they still hide them. They tell and say the small leverage where they get them. Now they should know why blast where they carry guns on the ground. And every single day we are depleting them. We finish them. We don't know how cocoa soap they finish no. You want swipe and one time so for wash a school uniform, cocoa soap don't finish. You want swipe and one time so just come up go. So we they wipe them all like cocoa soap. As we wipe them, they go. That noise that they be film making for Facebook, they no fit make them anymore. They charge them, they insobu them, they no pity, they sargon them, they transport them, they iPhone bar, they Oliver Lekiaka them. We they wipe them, throw the body for public. Now so population they can't gather. The other day we throw the other one black bat for beside junction. When I see how thousands of people they can't gather. Gone are the days where even the food and social media they try to threaten people and say if they can't throw or generate their body, make me people they no can me people they no gather for they for look up. They threaten people. What have they done? Nothing. Toothless bulldogs where they remain a noise. So they make they escape people they need to come as they throw the carcass. Some people they can't take pictures and celebrate the dance on top. What can they do? Nothing. So faced with this reality, one by one, now so they go to surrender, they go. It will take time. The Amazonian terrorism is itself not even one day where it be spark. No, it took decades of radicalization, decades of lies, fake news and manipulation for create the situation where we're in today. It not could take a magic button. It not could take appeasement for the terrorists where they did for Bush, for get a resolution, for resolve this. No. Even the ones where they carry the guns them now, Mateo una something una no know yet. For una we una no know. The idea for paint taxi blue and white, it no come out now from diaspora. It no come out now from Ayabacho. Ayabacho be desperate for legitimacy. Now why that way it cling onto it? No be na idea. Now they picking the way they did on the ground. Where they come up with that nonsense. And ma tell una, another thing this one I know yet know. ADF no day Bamenda anymore. They picking the way they did for Bamenda now. We already know saying armed bandits, but they don't even pay allegiance to Ayabacho. They call themselves now say Mezam Unity Warriors because they no one bear the name ADF. So they shouldn't decide upon themselves. Say they go come up with this idea for color ban. Their whole point now for frustrate people them, for try for force Cameroon government because they don't get the capability for make anything happen. If they talk say they don't ban Okada making no travel for some time to time, when I talk so get power from Mezam no, when I go force the Okada make it travel. When I remove the Cameroon authorities and force the Okada make it travel, but they don't get them. So what they go do now and say they go punish the civilian population and then hope say the governor or the SDO for Mezam, it go feel sorry for the people the way they punish them and then it uplift the ban because the Okada ban it affect the Amazonian terrorists. Terribly, they don't carry out their kidnapping for ransom business. It affect their business for kidnapping. Now, why that way they come up with this nonsense? As they come up with the nonsense, so Ayabacho just climb on top, talk, say, yes, he endorse them, carry face, put them for front.
We for the West, We did not take money. If we take $1,000 instead of selling for one unit, where is strong. When I don't divide with ourselves, we tell $1,000, we send $100 a day, $100 a day. Enough to do anything because even chop set, it no go buy them. When I go tell them go buy maybe a fofo or as a Fremancola or Doctor. Yeah, like at the talk before they call a come in for come call this recording. If we no go get a change of mentality for this struggle, even if we create Jesus Christ in society, it no go still work. And the attitude of the Southern Cameroon's liberation must come through me. It must stop. For the boys over the ground, bishops never there be there. How will the boys on the ground don't just kill themselves because of money and incentive and greed? With all this, when they do and they turn for blame people in the different Western world, no be we cause their division. We feel be divided for the Western world, but the boys on the ground can unite themselves, and our division will not be a cause for concern on the ground. Again, the dishonesty of the fighters on the ground. Now, one of the things we keep for will be because those on the different ground one. Some of them are business operators for ground one now. When that money we will send them, say they buy material, they take that money into the ground one, turn for be business operators. You will send the money for buy materials, they will enter the ground one, turn for tell you stories. And those stories end to be stories because there is nothing we can do. When they do those things, the things they do enough we for the Western world, no, they do enough for themselves and at the detriment of the entire struggle. So the cankerworm where it bewitch the Southern Cameroon struggle, na mentality cankerworm. Until that mentality of dishonesty on the ground it goes stop, they will succeed. Until the mentality in the West of now me, I must create Jesus Christ society because I want to lead, it goes stop. Then we will move forward. This mentality of now my society must lead because I want to be leader. If we don't get rid of this mentality, we get a long way to go. And now this mentality of now only my society where I lead them, ego must be the one for crow like cock. For everybody for a year for me. It keep us away day to day. You know if you stand up for back up your brother because you will if I back up my brother and my brother name will go, it will go for front, no my name. And so because I wasn't my name must go for front, so I must create Jesus Christ society. Let us keep on creating. We go create 1,001 billion Jesus Christ societies. But so long as our mentality it remain the same as it be today, we are heading nowhere. So people must learn in this struggle not to defend their positions wherever they are, or create organizations because they want to have positions because of this struggle, of which those organizations we are creating are dividing us the more and weakening our efforts. If we do not get rid of this terrible mentality, we are heading nowhere. Sama Thomas.
Courage, 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 courage. Courage. Amber, we are coming. Amber, we are coming. Amber, we are coming. Mula, mula, mula. Mula, big smoke. We there, it's okay, it's okay. Mula, big smoke, it's okay. Yes, yes, yes. Master Commando.
As I said in my last outing, this true soup color called yellow is not some standard acceptable international taxi color. I hear some have argued that it is risky to drive in any other color than yellow, and that we are callous in making such decisions, that we don't show love for our people, we are not concerned by their security. You will not achieve independence without breaking rules. Rules, especially those imposed by the enemy. When people were asked to respect Mondays as ghost towns and close their shops, there are people whose shops have been sealed. There are people whose shops have been attacked by the brutal enemy. Every decision we make in our struggle for freedom comes with a certain degree of risk. Our people from the beginning, in going out clamoring for independence, flying our flags, free people. I have heard the colonial SDO has called for a meeting with taxi drivers and bike riders. The only authority in our land are our forces. Those who attend meetings with the genocidaires, butchers of our people, do so at their own risk. Respect the law that has been put by our forces. Any act of acceptance and respect of these laws is an act of defiance. It's an act of protest. It's an act of rejection of colonialism. It is not simply painting your taxi with another color. You are taking a stand against Cameroon. And we must, as a people, accept the risk that comes with taking these stands.
All this time where they want to make the taxi thing change color go up Cameroon now. I never told me. Because this one pass level, because they actually know how it would be. With the talk people, they already start to die. Wait till me, I will woke up here. I will woke up where I be. Wait till I know. When people don't counter something, the best way for counter and not for go force people for change color. The best way now for buy their own taxi, they put them for road, they paint them for their color, they put their drivers, make their drivers start walk. Then from there, others they will start follow. Me Yabacho, Tumo Sang, and all the rest. Tapang and so on. Me the buy taxi na so Mafuni and Atanganjiwe when I hear today they will counteract goes down for Boamaso for Douala in the early 90s. That's what they be do. Me them buy taxi, find the people, put them for road. Me the color the whole Bamenda for their own color. No for go force people, different people. Say me they must change color for their own motor. They don't give money for the people. Nobody by choice. So me they go by choice. Nobody they want to too much. It's too much. Me Barrister Tumasang and all the rest I talk from I call it Barrister Tumasang because you don't always say the Barrister Tumasang, but all you think they were don't ever notice about the war. Thing where is supposed to condemn and Naid can't support them. Thing where is supposed to support them, Naid can't condemn them. That is who Barrister Tumasang is. That means moment I talk. Since I know ye the day we know even this struggle. Now you wear that. May ye buy taxi then. 5 people put up for Bamenda. Me the color the Bamenda with the color where they want to hear the Yabacho, Tapangaibu and other people they say they support. That is how they do it.
This message now for answers to Ayabacho and all Egofsi surrogate them and sympathize them where they push this taxi policy. Maybe Ayabacho in a one-man country. They don't picture Ayabacho inside taxi where they lead by example, right? Good. Since Egov say Ayabacho, Tuma sang the thing say changing taxi color is to give Ambazonian recognition. No need for Biki fight them. Now just forgive them the best advice how to do this thing. No be Ayabacho, na he be take contract or na he be award that contract. That way they be born Izakam motor them. They never carry the chief of Bamenda. That keep Bamenda clean. No even Ayabacho be last award contract for the company we be doing. So it should say Ayabacho na he be commander and ruler for Bamenda town. If they have a Western War, no taxis for Western War, no be any individual you go buy taxis that runner. It's owned by companies who if you do that checks and balances, you know. So na company they own taxi. Instead for the buy AK-47 for money for liberation tax. Or for leave a me if and die go it away, I guess this part your brother don't take and then joke you with them for Bafosam. May they instead collect liberation tax. Me taxi they now start be owned by companies. In short, me taxi even be a state affair. Me I ever cho turn taxi business for state affair. Where they fit use money for liberation tax. They buy taxi them. Or member them for Egov C like Tuma sang them. They fit invest for taxi business by buying taxi, register them under Egov C, and then paint them for blue and white. You understand? Then employ driver them where they go to drive that taxi them. It will make more sense because one, that company they will buy, they will get that taxi. The way taxi now will become like company business, maybe individual business. They could pay tax directly for Egov C. Egov C could get more money for buy guns and bullet. Number two, now say Egov C will get control over who they drive that taxi. He will make sure say since you're a company we own them, they know what they give the taxi there for bam like them. Maybe they run them. Three, now say fight at them. Instead of La Republic for the bringing agent the way that they come do taxi, they investigate Ambazonia, then they investigate fight at them. Now instead now Ambazonia fight at them or Egov C fight at them now they go to drive that taxi them. You know, so that now them go to carry a kelebe them, they investigate the kelebe them, drive them, go to camp or kill them. Now the best way this, I think it just be better because just changing the color without any impact. Because for just change that color, them na only a symbolic thing. It don't make no sense no. But if they follow the advice they give them, it will make more impact. It will create more impact. It will raise revenue for the struggle. It will give that symbolic view with the one time. It will distinguish LRC from La République du Cameroon. It will help Amba Boy them for also get intelligent for the Bunda people. They geo them. They govern the way they did for town. I think that the best thing is Ayabacho fit do. So me Ayabacho take money for liberation tax, buy taxi them, paint them for blue and white, put them for street, may become a state affair. Me taxi now being get for me taxi be a business being start being run by the state of Ambazonia. That is the best way to go.
Advocates. Professor Advocate, don't forget some very one important, so you don't forget the most important point. So, since as when only Ayabago own taxi the way they go be in blue and white, it means if for ghost town day, we no give any problem for the talk say some driver they drive taxi or not. You understand no? Now very important point because when you own an economy, you control the economy. You understand? Because people the way they don't get nothing, they don't get anything apart from noise. Now the way they want control place and way now they want control light where they don't get light. Now they want control water where they don't get water. Now they want control who they drive motor and who they drive motor they don't get motor. It shows that if them don't choose now say okay they go first of all stand up or buy that taxi them then it go solve the problem because them go then control goes down right. Ayaba taxi where Ayaba take money for struggle buy and get for a brother. What are the taxi day? How much money the taxi work for struggle? Pa? This way, this thing bad past cancer. This thing bad past cancer. We just talk and sometimes we just talk and say we just talk and we play, talk the laughs over way. Now serious situation over the inside so. Yes, yeah, you have said everything. You have said everything. What will be the need for them to go take money for people them if they feel then control our transportation? If they fit control transportation, change color of the taxi, find their driver them. Me say they find the people the way their name na die, put them inside power. Who go worry his skin? If na so they implement that policy, my brother, we for argue with them. You want enter any taxi, but that Ayaba taxi. You want to go enter restaurant shop, I choose one a blue soup, blue and white soup. If they don't get blue and white soup, you boycott them. So from there now, you go show say wetin. You go show say they go control everything. Control say actually people dey chop. Control water. If you open your tap, you know see blue and white water. Lock that tap because that tap is not Ayaba tap. You see wetin dey happen up pa? Yes, and I mean they go as far as when you don't buy the taxi, they may go as far as paint road them. Me paint all road them blue and white because me that taxi they no there plow for the road we know blue and white. All that Cameroon flag they for station up and down. So me make sure see that all that green they for station they for that government office of Obama. Me make sure say they be blue and white because you know make me they be blue and white. They even do nothing.
Bruno, you see why I thought say when I don't turn this struggle now into video game now. You say for use AI for picture Ayaba inside blue and white taxi now wait for support ground zero. Why they go use now AI for picture Ayaba inside taxi? Why Ayaba no go down he says go drive that taxi? You don't see say this struggle I don't use them when I don't turn na for PS4 game now. Na for game. When I feel so na they play na game, they think the way that they happen for ground zero, the things they want they do and things the way that they cost life. You understand? This type of expression they just show how heartless some of you are. So I have already support ground zero now for go generate AI picture where they inside blue and white taxi bed. You know if you go drive the taxi physically because you know the consequences, right? But if they push people there for go down there, go do those things away, they will kill them. If that people they die for down this one, I don't bring them back to life. When I chasing an AI, see the way that they happen for down there, they be na AI generated things and are real things. If you die, you don't die. Why are you guys just terrible? If Ayaba over be brave now, leader, visionary. If he be brave, me Ayaba go buy taxi. Me Ayaba buy taxi, give all Amber boy them, me they drive them, me they use them for patrol, me paint them blue and white. Me Ayaba buy uniform for Amber boy, that ADF guy, them, me give them blue and white uniform, me they wear them. Most see how they want survive. Now sign of bravery that. Ayaba family people they don't die, or how many taxi then do Ayaba don't buy them? Give them the family people they me they drive them with blue and white. Some of una dey so it just man don't need for me to una some backside just hold una squeeze just bend una neck like foul.
When I say, oh, may they not make ghost town, may they leave motor their worker for road. Oh, they don't bring the policy, they make people that suffer. And so what? So you know we suffer before you enjoy. You just want for the enjoy, and then you think say you forget independence through enjoyment. Oh, winner for the forum, I don't look when I laugh. Bravo, AGOVC. Winner, any man will pay that liberation tax. Some of when I say when I try for talk like say, you know, time will reach where when I would pay to run. And people when they talk about taxing, if you get your taxi for ground, where you not change the color, move and send it for La Republic. If you don't move and send it for La Republic, okay, just wait and then see the action. If you want challenge, leave a middle run with yellow color. If you want for support, change it for taxi.
Sokamif. Victory is a battle cry. I want just beg when I say when I know about bother about this policy them. It be very simple. It reach for the level, we'll just go for strategy number 2. Any fighter where they around play with the bone taxi population, when I show them for equilibrate them. Yes. Una no bother about the policy then they say if we make that noise about the policy them would give power for the guy that will begin to make noise.